Hello, welcome back to Crystal Skulls. I am Izzy Linguini, and in this part we'll be heading outside, and when we go out we will spawn 2 tigers and an eagle, and the tigers are very OP. So just keep moving around. They will take a while to kill. Okie dokie. So, in this area, it's very much lever to pull a lever, switch to pull a switch. The main goal is we want to find the Monastery Key so we can head on in and be exploring this monastery building. So I will give you a tour of the area. I'll show you what's what. There's stuff to do in the water, but I will ignore that for now. So I'll talk about that when we get there. So firstly, I'm going to come around this pool. So there's some Uzi Clips in the vase there. So there's this little pool section here. If I have a look from the water, I didn't really want to fall in the water. So you can see a gate just there. So there is a gate in the water here, so that's something we'll be doing. There's a cave up there in the cliff side. So we can also move this out of the way. And we've got some goodies underneath. So once you pick these up, you want to immediately jump out of the way, because there's another boulder that can come down and squash you. So also, if we just jump over here, if we jump over these fences, these are the kind of fences you can only get over with either a swan dive or a side flip. So we've got some Uzi Clips in these vases. Okay, and now let me show you. If I hop over here, you can't actually see it from here. If I tilt the camera down, you can just see there's an orange looking thing just up on the cliffs. So that's actually, it is orange, but it's a blue gem. Once you pick it up, it will change colour. I think it might technically be labelled as a crystal, but it is labelled as blue, and it will change colour to blue once you pick it up. I don't know why, but whatever. So we're actually going to start climbing to that point now. So if we come all the way to this corner, just hop here. There's a few slopes that are annoying. So we can climb up here. And from here we can flip back and grab this ledge. And then just hop straight up to here, and from here we want to grab the roof and shimmy along. But before I do, I'm just gonna head over to here and grab these shotgun shells. So these are wide shot shells. Okay. And at this point you want to do a running jump to that roof edge, but you want to aim a little more to the left, because on the right hand side there's a low ceiling and it can stop you from reaching that roof. So just having a save for good luck. Okay, and then just shimmy around. So at one point it will actually stop you from shimmying. It will not let you go any further. Okay, but you can drop down here. You cannot stand on any other roof section except this raised section that I'm on, and there's another raised... Whoops. Well, I wanted to look. So, yep, there is another raised section as well. So let's head back up. So I'm recording part 1 and 2 on the same day, so I was hoping part 2 might be a bit more successful, but nope, I was wrong. You know, I could have just reloaded. I did save the game. Never mind, I'm not dead. Okay, so we can stand on these 2 raised sections. I'm also going to point out the pots on these columns. These are important. I will come to them later. So once you hop over that gap, so I was saying you can only stand on these raised sections. I don't know if I managed to actually say it. But you can then jump up and grab this. You are forced to jump up. You cannot just press grab. Okay, shimmy around and then you can drop down. And Lara will look at that blue crystal. So just try and ignore what she's doing. Also, you spotted that there's actually another section. There's a gate up in the cliffside as well, just here, straight above. So that's something we'll be coming to later. So this is, you know, not a big area, but there's actually quite a lot to do. So this jump can also be a bit tricky. You want to veer around to the rocks. So they are sloped, you will not be able to stand on them, but you want to be able to grab the edge. There we go. And then you can shimmy along until you can pull up. And here is our orange-blue crystal. So pick it up. And it's blue. Even in the inventory, it is a blue crystal. Okay, so let me show you where we're going next. So straight across the way, let me get my binoculars. There is a jump switch there, so it looks kind of funny because we're looking at it through the waterfall. But that's a jump switch and we are heading to that now. So come back to the spot where we entered this area. So you can climb up onto these rocks. You can climb up here if you're having trouble with the tigers and the eagle. Okay, so at this point you can jump to there. So you just want to make sure you can slide down so that you can grab. Then shimmy along to the end tile. So you can pull up here and don't move from this spot. From the spot where you pull up, you want to do a standing jump. So if you're too far forward, you'll overshoot and just land in the water. So make your way along. There are some sloped areas, so do be careful. And there's the jump switch. I'm stuck. There we go. No! Oh, I hope I can pull up. Can I pull up? Aha, success. Okay, so just run and jump to the switch. What? What happened? Well, that's lucky. I'm still having a bad day. So, let me go back up. Maybe I was angled too much. Okay, so we can see, you could already see because I fell down, we're in this room where the 4 levers are. So one of them has turned into a tile to make it easier to get back out. And it's this door that the jump switch has opened. So the only thing in here is this button. So that is in the water. I said that I will only talk about the water when we get there. Technically I didn't, I said I'll leave that for now. But there is a big blade trap room under the water, so that is in that room. So before I go back down, we can hop here just to grab a Medpack. That's all that is over here. You've got this safe section so that you can kill the tiger. Okay. And now we can head down and do the stuff in the water. So we got some flares. So the blade trap room is through that little passage. So we actually still need to get that open. We can open this gate eventually and we can see the receptacle for the blue gem. There is this lever here which is timed. That will open this door here, and in there is the lever that will open up the blade trap room. So I'm going to go do that. I will get some air. Okay, and pull the lever. So the lever does show you what it does, and you can still move while it's showing you. So roll and then start swimming to the right. Here we go. So here is the lever that will open up the room. So let's have a save before we enter this godforsaken room. I hate it. So this is a very tricky room. So the gate that we have previously opened within this room is to the right. The quicker you are, the better. Why did you roll? I didn't press the roll button. So it's kind of difficult to get in here as well, which is annoying. So if you're too slow, trying to be too careful, you're likely to die. So just quickly... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm actually going to reload because that went a bit weird. Okay, I did get a bit disorientated there. That was odd. But the quicker you are, the better. The slower you are, the more damage you are likely to take. So just YOLO to the right, come down a bit. Ooh, took a bit of damage. Okay, it's fine. And here we go. So, if you haven't pulled that jump switch... Or was it the button? It was the button. If you haven't pushed the button, you can't enter this room. Okay, so now we can go and place the gem. So I did lose some health. I lost a lot of health. I got quite good at this. So I'm a bit disappointed that I lost quite a bit of health. So now we can head in here, and it's actually quite tricky to get in here. Okay, we've done it. Okay, so it's not shown us what it's done, but let's climb out. So as long as you've had a look around and you know the area, you can keep exploring to see what could have happened. So what it was is this is now open and we have access to this lever. Okay, so that has shown us what it's done. That is in the caves, just singular, on the cliff side. So that's where I'm going to head now. Let me just try and... So you want to jump to here. Okay, be careful you don't actually slide back down. So press the look to get out of stupid camera angles. And again. And there will be a bat. Okay. And let's enter the cave. So I'm firstly just going to come up to this hidden section just so we can grab some items. I believe it's shotgun shells. Yep. And now we just want to push this boulder out of the way. So it's going to fall down and it will fall through the hatch that we have just opened. So we've just opened this up. Okay, so we can do a running jump over this. And there is the Monastery Key, but we can tell right now that it's a little too hot to handle. So, just shoot everything out of the way. We have a small Medpack. We can see we also have torches. And a button.
This will make things easier. I may have to bring a torch outside.
Okay, so that's a bit of a hint. I was actually trying to pick up the medpack. So, yeah, we're going to grab a torch and take it out with us. And when she says this will make things easier, what the button actually did was raise some grating above that small pool section to stop the torch falling down into the water. So by some miracle I think I've actually thrown the torch straight down. So if you're having trouble, just keep crouching and grabbing and throwing the torch. So now make your way down. And this tiger is now here. So it can't see you if you're on the grating. Okay, so grab the torch. Then we're going to light it. So be careful here because you can easily just step up onto these raised areas and then just be set on fire. And what we're going to do with the torch now, we've not really seen very much, but what we're going to do is light the pots that are on top of these columns. So since our first visit up on the roof, this has raised to make it a little easier for us. And this is raised. So to get up there, you actually want to come to the slightly higher section of these areas you can stand on and angle, so that you just want to backflip onto the corner sections, so it can be a bit tricky. Also be careful when lighting these because you can easily set yourself on fire, so I'm just going to have a preemptive save just in case. Okay. So that's the first one. And then we're going to do exactly the same with the second one. So again, just be at this slightly higher point and angle to the corner. So that was close, I nearly went straight off. Okay, and we don't need the torch now, so just get rid of that. And what it did, what lighting those did, is open the gate to that opening on the cliff side. So we're going to make our way straight there. Okay, so to get up there, you just want to use the slope, hop back and jump forward. So once you're inside this section, just press the button. So that's just going to drop us down here. And what we actually want to do now is push this block onto that odd tile in the corner. But before we do that, we're just going to drop down here so that we can grab these shotgun shells, because we need to raise this gap in order to be able to move the block. So once we've raised the gap, we cannot grab them shotgun shells. So firstly, just move the block away from the wall, and that will reveal a lever to raise the block in the gap. Here we go. So now just continue pushing the block. So also there was a fire here that's, you know, now covered up, so that's a little safer. I think it's just to make sure you navigate correctly and then make sure you're able to get out safely, perhaps. But this door has opened once we place that block, and we can pull this chain. Right, so now we can go and get the Monastery Key. So before I actually go grab that, there's actually a secret that we can get. That's in the blade room, so that's going to be annoying. And just to get out, just make sure you can grab this. Okay. So to get the secret, we need to open up another door in the blade trap room. So we need to pull a lever that is up there. So that's not too, well actually I was going to say it's not too difficult. It actually is. So hop to the roof, okay, and from here we're hopping over to here. So this jump can be very tricky. She doesn't always grab this section and I just can't figure out why. So this might take a few attempts. So one way I find it easier is to do a 4-step running jump, maybe 2 if you're just getting confused. But hopping up on the spot will maybe help. You see, there was no reason she shouldn't have grabbed that. There we go, that kind of worked. I kind of tried a new strat there. Let me see if I can recreate that. But definitely save the game. So what I did, I made sure I was at the very point, and when I did a running jump, I curved left. So I'm gonna just try and go from here so that I'm kind of at that point above Laura's head. So I'm gonna hop back, and then I'm gonna jump up twice so that I can edge forward just a little tiny bit further. No, I cannot recreate that. Maybe angle a bit further to the right. No, I don't know what I did, but we'll just carry on from the spot where I'm at the top. So I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, that is just an awful, awful jump. Whoa, mind the slopes as well. Okay, so pull this lever, and that's opened a spot under the water, so that's on the right hand side again where we first went, and we've spawned an eagle. So careful when you get down. Ooh, it got me. Okay, so now we're going to go back into the blade room to collect that secret. So if we have a look where I picked up the flares, there is a large medpack down there as well, so that's not part of the secret. But also straight below that, that's the secret. So that's cool that we can see that. So we're going to get them both. I'm going to get the secret first, and the medpack is more annoying for no reason. Okay, so same strat as before. I'm just going to quickly head down and to the right. Wow, I am doing awful. I'm going to reload. Why am I doing so badly today? There we go, that was good. So that's what I kept doing even on that first trip into here, but not today. So the second item is the secret, so be sure to pick that up. And there was also Uzis and a small medpack. Also be careful of the very center of the room because there are blades around that pole. Okay, so now for the hard part, we're going to go and get that small medpack, large medpack. So there is a lever in that room we need to pull to open up a door, which is actually to the left this time. So once I'm in there, I'm not going to come out. I'm just saying it's to the left to give you an idea of where I'm going to head to. So this one is a bit more trickier, and you're probably going to have to sacrifice some life. So try it, head kind of straight down, kind of. So that's not bad, not bad. So here's the lever on the opposite side of the entrance. So in the passage there are also some, oh wow, that was good, that was so good. There are also some saw blades that can still get you. Okay, Medpack. Oh, it got me. Oh, it got me a lot. Oh, okay, fine, this is good, this is fine. Okay. So that is done with. The only thing we need to do now in this area is go and get the Monastery Key. So we've got a little fire bug just there because I have a lit torch somewhere in the area. It's completely harmless, don't be worrying about it. So come on into the cave. Okay, and just grab the Monastery Key. Nice. So now I'm going to go ahead and use it, and that will progress us to the next level. Okay, so now just head towards the door. Okay, and here we can use the key. And we can come on in. Nice, so we're in a new level, and next time we will be exploring the ancient monastery. So I will hope to see you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.